I was amazed years ago when I read the book, The Fourth Dimension by Paul Yonggi Cho. He's now called David Yonggi Cho. He's a pastor of the world's largest church. He built a church of 750,000 people. And I asked a question, how did he do that? And he tells in his book how he did it. He said, get a rhema word from God, get a vision from God, and birth that. And I said, nice. And I was also reading Kenneth Hagin's books at the same time, and he was the father of the faith movement, and he built a network of faith churches and a Tulsa Bible Institute. And he says, you want to do something great for God, here's what you do. You ponder it, you speak it, you act it. And I said, that's good, but that's not what Cho said. And I was praying at my altar, asking God to help me understand these two men and their messages, and God showed me how they fit together like a hand in a glove. He said, you start with Cho. He said, when you need something from me, you let me fill the first two senses of your spirit with a rhema word and a vision. And then you do what Hagin says. You ponder that, speak it, and act it. You ponder, speak, and act the rhema word and vision that God has given to you. So you've got 5 senses in your spirit that can be filled by God or by Satan. Of course, Satan's trying to fill them, and God is trying to fill them. Satan wants to fill them with negatives and give you a negative picture and a negative idea about your finance, about the government, about your health, about your ministry. And God's trying to give you a very positive picture about your finance, your health, your ministry, your marriage, and your government. And before I understood this process, I was allowing Satan to fill the creative capacity of my spirit much of the day in many areas. But now that I've identified the 5 senses, I've said only God will fill those 5 senses. And that's what I want for you also, that you will identify the 5 senses of your spirit, and you will make a decision that only God will fill them with His divine ideas and pictures in every area of your life for every moment of the day, so you only birth out through your spirit the kingdom of God and never the kingdom of darkness. Directly beneath the video that you're watching, you can click on a Go Deeper tab, which will offer you 3 options for internalizing this message. Option number 1 is you get a home group or a Sunday school class, a group of your friends, and you spend 12 weeks watching the DVDs and internalizing the message. Option number 2 is you hire a personal spiritual trainer, a coach, for $1 a day who will connect with you weekly for the next 12 weeks to help you internalize the message. And option number 3 is take this as a university course with Christian Leadership University. Why don't you select the approach that's right for you so that you fully and completely internalize this message and are transformed by it?